5 forgotten moments that changed World War II. September 7th, 1940. London is burning. But in a tiny radar hut on the English coast, a 25-year-old Scottish physicist named Robert Watson Watt is about to save an entire nation with a cup of tea and a broken cathode ray tube. Welcome to the war's hidden turning points. Tonight, 5 true stories you've never heard in history class. Let's begin. It's 2:17 a.m. at the Bodsey Manor radar station. The night shift is exhausted. Luftwaffe bombers are already over the channel. Junior technician Joan Curry notices the oscilloscope screen flickering. She tells Watson Watt he should be furious. Equipment failure in the middle of the blitz. Instead, he pours 2 cups of tea, hands one to Joan, and says, "Let's watch the ghost." The ghost is a second blip trailing every German plane. Joan realizes it's the echo bouncing off the water. Watson Watt sketches on a napkin. If they tune the radar to see the gap between plane and reflection, they can calculate exact altitude. By dawn, every chain home station along the coast has the fix. The RAF scrambles only when bombers climb above 15,000 feet, saving fuel, saving pilots, saving London. 1 broken tube, 2 cups of tea, and Britain's sky stays ours. Spring 1944. Allied commanders need Patton's Third Army to look like it's in Dover, not Normandy. Enter the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops. 1,100 men, 0 bullets. They inflate rubber tanks at night. They blast recordings of clanking treads from giant speakers. Actor Douglas Fairbanks Jr. impersonates Montgomery on fake radio chatter. German reconnaissance photos show 30,000 troops that don't exist. Hitler keeps 2 panzer divisions in Calais for 6 crucial weeks after D-Day. The Rubber Army marches into legend and into top-secret files for 50 years that retain Sky Stays Ours. August 1943. RAF bomber crew ditched in the North Sea. Their only radio is smashed. Inside a wicker basket, G.I. Joe, a U.S. Army pigeon. The crew releases him with a message capsule. Position 50.55 N, 1.25 E, sinking fast. G.I. Joe flies 20 miles in 20 minutes, dodging Luftwaffe Falcons, into the loft at RAF Debden. The rescue launch arrives in time. G.I. Joe gets the Dickin Medal, the Animal Victoria Cross. He outranks every general who ever ignored a pigeon. April 1945. Auschwitz evacuations. The Nazis are marching 60,000 prisoners west in the snow. Among them, Polish nurse Maria Rutkowska, prisoner number 26947. At a rail siding, she spots an empty Red Cross train. Guards are drunk on looted schnapps. Maria picks the lock with a hairpin, herds 300 skeletal prisoners aboard, and bluffs the engineer. Sess orders straight to Switzerland. The train rolls 400 miles through bombing raids. At the border, Swiss guards stare at the ghost in a striped uniform, holding a Luger she never fired. Maria steps down, lights a cigarette, and says, "Tell the world." She dies in 1982, still waiting for the world to listen. October 25th, 1944. Lieutenant Yukio Seiki leads the first official kamikaze unit. His target, the USS St. Lo. Seiki Zero is hit by anti-aircraft fire over the Samar Sea. 1 wing sheared off, engine flaming. Radio crackles. I can't find the carrier. Instead of diving into the ocean, Seiki glides 70 miles on 1 wing, belly lands on a tiny airstrip on Leyte. Japanese ground crew drag him out alive. Command is furious. He has disobeyed the emperor. Seiki Bose says, "I failed to die usefully." They send him up again the next day. This time he finds the St. Lo. His last radio message, "Tell my mother I tried twice." 5 stories. 1 war. A cup of tea, a rubber tank, a brave pigeon, a stolen train, a pilot who refused to die on schedule. History remembers the generals. Tonight, remember the ghosts who actually won it. If one of these stories hit you, drop a like, share it with someone who still thinks war is just tanks and treaties. Subscribe. Next week we uncover the Cold War's secret clowns. This is your history. Keep alive.